So I think that there's activity here because there's underground railroad tunnels in the basement. Place the spot where I feel creeped out a lot. I feel like there's bodies buried down there.
Bodies were found.
I brought a bell here that was a school teacher's bell.
So we hear it?
Yeah, you hear it.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, it sounds like it's saying, how about that?
Oh, can you touch it again then?
Oh my god, dude.
There's no fucking way, dude.
Hi, I'm Kacey Anderson. I am owner of Siren Society Tattoos in Constantine, Michigan. We have had ghost hauntings for a while since we moved in.
Hello, my name is Kane. I've been working here for a little over a year. I work at Siren Society. We've had a few odd things happen within the time that I've been here.
There's been random things that have happened, like they'll mess with the lights. I hear running up and down hallways and stuff every night around the same time.
We do get a lot of running. There's a lot of running on our ceilings, and it always happens between the same time. Between 5:30 and 8 o'clock, we get like running on the ceiling tiles. There is a person who lives in the apartment above us. However, it's on the ceiling tiles, not on the ceiling above the tiles. So it's not on the renter above us floor, it's on our ceiling tiles. And we don't know what it is, but it happens every single night around the exact same time, and it'll make the walls vibrate, and you can see the individual footsteps across all of the ceiling tiles.
So I think that there's activity here because there's underground railroad tunnels in the basement, and there was known Prohibition Mafia people here, also Al Capone. I feel like there's bodies buried down there. And I've had other people that have come and they felt the same way. They feel like they have like a weight on their chest, or really sad sometimes, or just like panic kind of. But a lot of the times it's people feel like they can't breathe. I also think that there's probably spirit activity because of there being a Masonic Lodge upstairs. It's a huge lodge, and people feel heavy energy up there too. They've been known to not feel like they can breathe up there either, feeling like sick, kind of like to their stomach, sadness, just a lot of different emotions in the lodge.
I quite often see an old lady in the hallways. We refer to her as Bert. She is attached to a chair that my boss got from a garage sale.
I have a chair that I bought from Goodwill. It's a old lazy boy. I think that there's a spirit attached to it that told Kane its name was Bert.
I've seen Bert a handful of times. I've seen her up by the front of our lobby. She peeks her head around the corner of the desk. And then I've seen her in the hallway on 3 separate occasions. Normally you'll just see like a gray mist come through the hallway and like what looks like a flowy dress following her, like a nightgown.
I brought a bell here that was a school teacher's bell that she used to ring back in the day to bring in her kids from recess. Her name is Ruth. I also have an old 1930s birthing gurney that I tattoo on a regular basis that is come with me to every shop that I've worked in, and I feel like there's spirits definitely attached to that. We use an app called Ghost Vox or Ghost Tube. We use both of them, and sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of the times our spirits like to talk to us through that, and we like joked with them, and like, so we've kind of already had communication with them, and it just seems more fitting and real because then they like can actually communicate with us and like talk to us back, like actual words and stuff that like confirm like everything that we already thought was. And it's like, so they like confirm it even through the Ghost Tube and the Ghost Fox. The Ghost Fox is like one of the ones that I like the most because they know how to use it the most, and you get more clear conversation with them. I think that when they come out here to find paranormal activity, they're gonna get what they're looking for. They're definitely gonna have something communicate, because they definitely like to communicate.
We are now starting down in the actual tattoo parlor area, and just before we started recording, we heard what sounded like, I don't know, something falling from upstairs, and it was rather loud. And it's been a little bit since we were in the lodge area. It's probably been about an hour. We kind of took a break for a little bit. Andrew had to leave. He had to work early in the morning, but you know, appreciate him for coming out tonight and helping a little bit and doing that interview for us. So with that being said, let's see if what we can get down here in the main section, where Kacey over here witnesses a lot of activity. So if there's anyone down here, which it seems like we've heard.
Go ahead. I was gonna say my clients witness a lot of activity too, and so like, I don't know, they like when you talk to them, so they should interact with you.
So if there's anyone down here in the shop area and you'd like to make yourself known and interact with us and talk to us, now's your opportunity. We have all sorts of devices laying around. You may have never seen these before, but they're not going to hurt you. All they're going to do is notify us that you're here.
Yeah, I'll even show you a real quick example. And see, it doesn't hurt me or anything.
Could you give us some sort of sign that you're down here with us?
I just heard something in this room right here.
What did it sound like?
Like a whisper. Like straight up like a disembodied voice, like something like right in this room. If you're in that room right now, can you set off that little clear ball that I put on the stand? I think you've already done it. You hear that?
Yeah, what is that? It sounds like it's coming from her room. Or is it in here?
It's in here, but I just can't. There's something vibrating. It might be something electrical in there. I just don't know what it would be though.
Kane has a lamp that turns on and off. It's on a timer.
Oh, yep, that's what it is.
That.
Yeah, because I hear like a, what do you call it, the ticking of like a timer. Like
Yeah.
Use my other recorder that I normally use. I'm gonna set it in here.
the OG
Right next to
recorder.
this mailroom on the gurney table. That was me. Set it right there. Step out of the room. If you guys have a few questions, you can. You want to start off, Randy, this time?
Sure. All right. If there's any spirits in here, we'd like to talk to you. I just seen something over here on this. We'd like to talk to you and get to learn about you or see what you can do to any of these devices in here and maybe just knock something over. Not anything pricey, you know, but anything that we've put out you can interact with, and we'd really appreciate that. Oh, there we go.
Are you in Kacey's room over there? By the gurney? Yeah, that was a slight mailroom hit.
Did you possibly, there it goes
There it
again.
goes.
Did you possibly give birth on that table in there? If you're attached to that table in any way, can you make that device go off again?
If you like following Kacey around, or you like Kacey being here all the time, can you touch that again for us? Or can you say Kacey into that recorder?
Uh-oh.
That might be a sign right there.
Yeah.
If you enjoy Kacey owning this building and being in here all the time, can you touch that twice? Can you make it go like gling gling?
If you've spoken to that recorder, can you touch that device that beeps? So that we know that you've spoken to there? And if you haven't, can you please do it now? Because we're about to check. So if you have anything to say, you better say it now, please. Alright, there's your
Confirmation?
clarification or confirmation, whatever you want to say.
Alright, I'm going to step into the room now. So don't be alarmed. I'm just going to come to grab that recorder, alright?
Clarification or confirmation, whatever you want to say.
Alright, I'm going to step into the room now. So don't be alarmed. I'm just going to come to grab that recorder, alright?
Was that a alright?
Come in here and grab. Yeah, what was it?
Sounded like somebody saying alright.
Come to grab that recorder, alright?
I heard it.
That sounds like...
That's another
Don't be
Melrose.
alarmed. I'm just going to come to grab that recorder, alright? It says alright, dude.
Alright.
Here, you play it back.
Yeah, let me
Don't be
hear
alarmed.
that.
I'm just going to come to grab that recorder, alright?
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
You can hear the T at the end. It's even, they slow it down. They said, alright.
There's someone in there for sure.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because like I wanted that gurney for 4 years and I like watched it bounce around an antique mall because it was really expensive until I saved up money to go get it. And the day I went to get it, it was like in a closet because the lady was like, I put that old thing away. And I was like, oh, I want it. And I bought it and I've had it so I like stalked it down the antique mall for like 4 years. So I've been attached to it even before I bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And so like I knew I wanted it. I was like, I would go in there and be like, you're going to be mine. I'm going to take you home. I have pictures of it from like throughout the years when I was following it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I bet you there's more than likely there's something attached to it for sure.
Yeah. Behind? Still a little loud. There you go. That might be still behind you. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Are you in Kacey's room?
I heard somebody say, "What the fuck?" You guys can use your voice through this device to tell us what you want. Is there someone back in Kacey's room right now? Mustache.
Say
His
mustache? They just got a hit on that Eddie.
Really?
A milligauss. It just, like you said, it kind of slightly went up, you know? It went up for like a second there.
I said phones. We usually use our phones. They talk to us through our phones.
Oh,
it said phones?
Uh-huh. Because we have the app on our phones.
Do you like to talk to the people here through the apps on their phones?
Yeah, this is almost the same kind of device. It's a little more technical, but I think you're getting the hang of it. Is Ruth here? We see your bell's sitting here.
Oh
shit.
I'm gonna ring it and see if it asks her to come.
Did you use it to call the kids?
No, we hear it.
Yeah,
We
you
hear
hear
it.
it.
Holy crap.
That's what is it in her hand? What did she just? What is that in her hand? What's in her hand? What's in her hand?
I think they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Like there's two spirits
Ring it
talking.
again. Can you hear that?
I thought it sounded like you just said I can hear it.
I can hear it again. Oh, damn it.
Hear it.
Did you hear that? Somebody said, oh, damn it.
Ruth?
What?
It just said Ruth?
They said Ruth swore.
Was that her that just said, oh, damn it, then? But
What's
that
the
sounded like
name on there?
Ruth Schwalter or something.
Oh,
That almost sounded like what that just said.
Yeah. Did you just say your full name, Ruth?
What the?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruth, are you here with us right now?
I got goosebumps all over my body. Next door. Did I say next door?
Ruth, are you here with us right now in the room?
Never find me. That's
Ooh,
what.
that's basement probably. Because of that stuff in the basement. Oh, where's Kane? That's what it sounded like.
Where's Kane? Yeah, it did sound like that. I thought it said birthday, but yeah, it sounds more like where's Kane?
He's not here right now. In case you guys didn't know, Kane is someone that...
I need to know.
He's at home babysitting his little brothers.
Tell Edward? What?
I don't know. Somebody said portal.
We talked about a portal being downstairs in the basement because there's lots of spirits that come through in the basement when I used the phone down there last time.
Bodies were found.
Yeah.
We were talking about
Bodies
that.
found.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, now I got goosebumps.
Yeah, I said bodies found.
Yeah, well, because we were talking about it, but I don't know. There's not been anything dug up.
Are they...
No, you did not. Nobody's dug it up. We've just sensed it because I feel it.
Right. Are there bodies in the basement here? Are there bodies down in the basement?
A spirit? Oh. Did it say tunnel after that?
Sounded like it.
I think it said like a spirit tunnel or something.
The space down there, maybe.
The space down there?
Where we were at, where you guys were talking about how it's like bricked in. You were talking about like we thought people were tortured in there.
Yeah. What happened? What happened down in the basement? Can you tell us? Was the mafia involved in the basement? Yep. That was direct.
What about Al Capone? Is Al Capone here?
Don't worry.
I'll get him.
Suffering.
That is wild.
Dude, you're telling me.
You can make the little light go off if you push the little ball.
Who was touching that device on the gurney in there? Who was in Kacey's room by the gurney? Oh, that was someone laughing.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
They're getting a kick out of that. You dog. That's what it sounded like. Somebody's like, you dog.
What's so damn funny?
You die young?
I did die young and I came back to life.
Holy
was that?
crap. Yeah, I heard that.
It was a bang, dude.
I felt it in the floor. Is this the elderly lady that used to own the Lazy Boy over here? By the front of the store?
What?
Something about lineups? See lineups or old?
You said, is it the old lazy boy? She said, probably. It's old.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
Can you say lazy boy?
Did that say it right there?
I think that just said lazy boy.
Yeah.
Like in like a really crazy voice. And now they're laughing about it.
You guys like to play around, don't you?
Yeah, there's some tricksters in here for sure.
So this investigation started off a bit different than how we usually do it. We actually started up in the Masonic Lodge area above the tattoo shop, and we didn't really receive that much evidence whatsoever. So we decided to go down to the tattoo parlor area where Kacey claimed a lot of the activity actually happens. We received a lot of vocal responses through the portal, as well as some disembodied voices and some random thuds. So just as she told us before, they're very, very verbal when it comes to communication, and I was pretty blown away with some of the responses that we got. The one that was really, really strange was the one about the bodies being in the basement. It makes me wonder, is there actually bodies that were buried in that basement, being that the mafia used to be involved down there, as well as the Underground Railroad? Who knows, but why else would they be saying that? Overall, I thought it was a fantastic beginning to this investigation, and I was so excited to see what we capture next. And this next portion that's coming up just starts off with a bang.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what they want. They want you to introduce yourself.
yeah.
You want us to introduce ourselves?
Because if, yeah.
Yeah?
Because if not, they get upset too.
All right.
Buck Wild in there.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that too. I'm sorry. I always make Kane because we literally say, "Hey, ghosties, how are you doing?" Like I always have people.
Oh, wow.
See?
Dude.
Wow.
I always have people introduce themselves. Do you like when I do that? Oh,
No, it's like, no.
it's like shut up.
That was some big hits on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really like it when you introduce yourselves because they want to know who who they are, or like who you are.
All right. Well, should I set the recorder in there then? We just had to start a new session because my camera just like randomly died, and yeah, I mean it was at like 38% and just went straight dead. And then we just set that in there. Randy was like, "Hey, let's just switch some devices around."
Yeah.
And next thing you know, boom, instantly. So I'm going to set this in here this time. So if there's someone in here, seems like they're...
Oh yeah.
Holy
Whoa.
shit! Right when I got close to it.
Yeah, that's where, that's the room that I was telling you about how, like, my apprentice was, like, using that light, and it broke that light because it wouldn't pay attention. She wouldn't pay attention to the light going on and off, and it, like, broke the light.
Oh, it's almost like I scared it out of the... Like, when I walked into the room, dude.
Yeah.
Did you not like that I walked into the room like that? Either that or you got real excited, because, damn, that went crazy.
Yeah. Did you get scared of Tommy invading your space a little bit? Or are you just getting a little happy that we're acknowledging you?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I apologize, but we introduced ourselves up in the lodge up there, but I'm Tommy.
And I'm Randy.
And we're here this is what we're here for. We're here to talk to you guys. We're here to talk to the people that have, passed on to the other side. So, if you like us being here and want to communicate, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. I know there's someone still in there.
That was my
Oh,
phone.
I was like, what the hell was that? That scared the hell out of me. I was like, did that bell ring again by itself or something? I'm just gonna...
Yeah, just play that back.
Yeah, dude, I'm stepping in the same air right there, and that did not go off whatsoever. That was...
Yeah, you... that... Oh!
What the...
Yeah, the ghosts right now are going off.
You like when I'm walking in that room, don't you?
Yeah,
Dude. Like right when I walk into the damn room.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like the ghosts are talking.
Yeah. That's what he asked. Yeah, no, he walked into the room and the ghost started making the little thing go off.
No.
It's like whenever I go in the room, which is weird. I just went to get the recorder again.
Let me try going in there real
As
quick.
soon as Randy goes in there.
I'm gonna come in here. Can you make that device go off?
There's more activity in the shop than there is upstairs.
No, walk back out of the room.
They like you.
See what happens. Okay, I'm gonna walk back in the room.
I swear it's you, man. They said something about a mustache. They like your mustache. They think you're someone.
Alright, I'm gonna walk back out of the room.
Maybe just purely coincidental. I don't know.
Still weird twice now that I've walked in the room.
Do you like Tommy? Can you touch that device in there again if you like Tommy?
Oh, it's not doing anything. That's strange. It's very strange.
It is weird.
But it just shows it's like a legit reading, because why now all of a sudden it's not doing it?
Yeah, and this one stopped too over here in this other room. Completely. And it's still on.
Well, let's play back this recording again.
Yeah.
Didn't hear the stuff.
Even
Well,
if
there's
they
someone
focus
in
in.
here. Seems like they're. Oh yeah. Holy shit! Right when I got close to it.
Yeah, that's.
What was that?
I heard something in the midst of all
Hear the
that.
stuff. So if there's someone in here. Seems like they're. Oh yeah. Holy shit! Right when I
Say,
got
how
close
about that?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
It sounded like somebody said, "How
Hear
about
the
that?"
stuff. So if there's someone in here. Seems like they're. Oh yeah. Holy shit! Right when I
Yeah,
got
dude, it sounds like it's saying, how about that? Let's play it again.
Didn't hear the stuff. So if there's someone in here, it seems like they're. Oh yeah. Holy shit! Right when I
What
got
was that
close
big
to it.
crash?
Yeah, that's where.
You didn't do anything like that.
Didn't hear the stuff. So if there's someone in here, it seems like they're. Oh yeah. Holy shit!
Yeah, no, he's. What?
Right when I got close to it.
Yeah, that's where. That's the room.
And then right after somebody said, "How about that?" So it's almost like they slammed something
But
in there.
did I kick the trash can? I don't think I would have kicked the trash can or anything, right?
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I don't think you did either.
So if there's someone in here, seems like they're.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! So if there's someone in here, seems like they're.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! Well, that was interesting because I don't know if that crash was me, like, maybe like when I went in there, but I don't think I kicked the trash can or anything, you know? And it's just funny because it says, how about that? And it's like, there's like this loud noise.
Yeah, no, the trash can's like off to the side. I don't know how you would have been able to.
No, and
You just went straight in there.
Yeah, and set the recorder down and turned around, and as soon as you did, it was like, bing, and started lighting up, and
so I don't know what that loud bang would have been.
I don't either.
A
That's
crashing sound.
That's what I was like wondering, and then right afterwards, it sounds like an EVP that says, "How about that?" Like they made a crashing noise for us to hear, but we didn't hear it.
Yeah. And that's crazy how that instantly did that right when you put it in there.
Yeah, like almost like they were waiting for me to put it in there.
And then it like did it like the few times I went in there, it did it, and then we tried to test to see, well, maybe it's one of us, like what would happen if you went in there, and then what would happen if I went in there again, and then it didn't do it again. And now it's just quiet.
Yeah, I also was like really excited when you guys were like talking about introducing yourself, and I was like about how I like to introduce them because if not, they
Yeah.
don't like it. Like if you don't introduce yourself.
Yeah, it seemed to be all about that, about us introducing ourselves, and once we introduced ourselves,
It was like game on.
yeah, it was like okay, yeah.
So I think we should just kind of regather our footsteps here and like, or you know, just retrace our thoughts and try to think what we should do next.
Yeah.
Because I need to. My arm is cramping from doing like holding for the EVP thing. So we'll just take a quick break and then we'll come right back to
Cut.
it. Yeah. Before we started this session, we were getting some batteries or still setting up some stuff, and then all of a sudden the Melrim started going off in the one tattoo room like crazy, and we had to rush and get our cameras and hit record, and so that's why it just kind of drastically goes right into the scene. Those were some seriously strong hits going on in that room. And then Kacey proceeds to tell us that they like it when you introduce yourselves. Well, we actually introduced ourselves up in the lodge area, but we didn't include this in this film because it just nothing happened. I think they just weren't up in the lodge with us earlier in the night, and these were some different spirits, or they just really wanted us to introduce ourselves yet again. And then after that, we received this strange EVP of a loud crashing or thud noise that wasn't there in real time. None of us heard it, but it's just extremely loud. That I cannot explain. And then there's a voice that says, how about that? Like they're saying, hey, did you hear that? Check this out. The line of events that occurred there truly just blew my freaking mind. Like, I have never seen anything like that before. So the whole night we've tried different types of techniques, and I remember talking to Randy saying, what other techniques should we try? What other ideas should we try? Because we tried about everything, but it seemed like the best communication that they're used to is verbal, like using spirit boxes, radios, portals, communication apps. And the one thing that we hadn't tried is an Estus session. And when I asked Kacey about it, she's actually never heard of the Estus method or Estus session, and she was down to trying it. So this last session is pretty wild, and we have Kacey on a gurney in her tattoo room under an Estus, and this is what happens. Alright, so yeah, we have Kacey in her room where she's now doing Estus session for the first time. She didn't even know what it was, so I figured let's have her do it on the gurney in her room and see what we get, since we're getting such great responses through the portal earlier. So if any spirits are here, can you, I'm gonna tell her to say it a little bit louder.
Yeah, tell her to speak up.
If there's any spirits still here with us.
Good?
Good. And good spirits, maybe.
Yeah.
So if there's any spirits here, can you tell Kacey, you tell her to say hello to us?
Yes.
Okay. Can you say it?
Can you repeat that?
Can you tell her hello? Who's the spirit that's attached to... Oh, yeah, I forgot you. I was like, how you seen in there? Who's the spirit?
Ruth?
Did you say Ruth? Is Ruth here with us again?
Ruth, if you're here, can you just say Belle?
Or if Ruth, if you're here as well, can you touch that device with the red, or the...
All is well?
All as well?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell her to, or there's a device in there with an antenna. Can you touch that device again? You were doing it earlier in this room right here. Which room is that, Randy? Krista's, I think she said?
Yeah, Krista's room.
I can't.
Uh-oh. That's in there.
I just told him to touch it, dude.
Yeah.
Oof.
Can you stop?
Right on the button.
Wow. Who just touched...
How was that?
That was great, thank you.
She said, how was that?
Yeah.
Who just touched that? No fucking way.
Her?
Her?
Who's her? What's her name?
Did you hear that noise?
Yeah.
In my face?
You're in her face? Who just touched that?
The third?
The third? Who touched the device in there just now? Can you tell us your name?
It wasn't me.
Wasn't
Oh, I see it.
Oh, can you touch it again then? Can you please touch the device again?
Oh my god, dude.
There's no fucking way, dude.
On cue.
I just got instant goosebumps.
Me too. My whole entire body too.
Holy shit.
Not just like my legs, but like my whole entire body just like lit up with goosebumps.
Thank you so much. Now, can you tell us who's touching the device? What's your name?
That's the strongest.
Yeah, it sounds, dude. It sounded like it went into red.
They did go
And
into red.
It said that's the strongest.
Yeah, so maybe
Oh my god.
that's the strongest it goes.
Who's touching this? Can you tell us your name, please, or tell Kacey?
Are we done?
No, not yet. We want to know what your name is.
Yeah, what's the spirit's name that touched that device in there? Can you tell us?
What is that button?
No, fuck. Which button are you referring to? Which device? You know what?
What?
No, I'm talking to them. But
Oh,
since you've been touching that device, there's a little...
That's what I was thinking.
Dude,
Finishing your sentence?
This is nuts. There's a bottle with a tennis ball on it. Are you able to knock that ball over?
He can do it?
Can you?
Sure.
All right. Can you knock the ball over for us? The tennis ball?
oh, I can almost see in there.
Do you have enough energy to knock the ball over? Who's your favorite person that's in this tattoo shop? Can you tell Kacey?
What the? It's
Are
like
you-
every time I point at this one.
What the hell? Can you... Dude, this is crazy, man. Can you tell us who your favorite person in this tattoo shop is?
I'm cold.
Oh, she said she's cold.
Are you near Kacey? Dude,
This is it. We're good now.
what did it say?
We're good now.
Dude, I just said, can you tell us who your favorite person is? And then she says she's cold. It's like they're showing us that.
Okay, yeah, so they're getting closer to Kacey because they're trying to show us that
Yeah.
that's their favorite person.
Can you tell us who your favorite person in the tattoo shop is? Tell Kacey.
The boy.
The boy. What's the boy's name?
Devin.
Devin,
Are you able to knock anything over in Casey's room? Can you do that?
Watch.
Watch. Alright, we're watching. Can you do it again? Can you show us something?
That's it.
That's it? What? You're done?
I thought it was like right in here. So.
Can you?
Oh, it's right here in the floor.
Can you tell us what this is? What is in my hand?
It's a ball.
It's a ball?
I mean, there's a little ball thing in it. But no. What if they're talking about the ball in there?
Oh.
Do you see the ball in the room? That's on the bottle?
You'd really surprise me and Tommy if you knocked that tennis ball off of there. That'd really truly show how powerful you are.
I think we should ask one or two more questions and get her out. I don't want
Yeah,
to be in there too long.
there's not much being said now.
Can you tell us if the mafia used to be here? Used to do things in the basement? Did they smuggle booze here?
Tommy. Look up at me.
What?
Tommy, look up at me.
Where are you
Say
at?
hi.
What?
Up high.
Where are you at? What the fuck was that, dude? Was that... Move again.
What do you call them?
Okay. What do we call what? It was just your shadow.
Oh, my shadow right
Yeah.
there, yeah. What do you call them?
You're up high. Where are you at? What up?
Are you up there by the candles? Heard you like to knock these candles down. Are you up here? Are you back here in your lazy boy?
How do you know my name?
That's a great question. What's my name? If you know Tommy's name, what's my name?
You said it.
I did say it. Can you repeat it to me? So that I know that you know my name?
Apartment.
Are you up in the apartment?
Doorway.
Go away.
Go away.
All right. Do you have anything, last things you want to tell us?
Stay out.
Stay out.
No, we're going to be here a little bit longer.
Too much.
It's too much for you? I thought you'd like talking to us. You don't, having new people to interact with. All right, I'm going to go. I don't want to leave her in there too long.
Yeah, let's go pull her out of it because
We're closing.
We're closing.
closing.
We're closing. All right, I'm going to try and not scare her.
Yeah,
Nice.
just tap her toe. It still did, yeah.
It's me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I should have told you, like, Anthony,
Jesus Christ.
try to pull you out of there. You can take the headphones off.
No people.
No people?
That's what it just said.
Wow, because it said stay out.
That
Get out.
Oh my God, that was wild.
Yeah, so
Why?
it was telling us to stay out of here, out of this
Oh,
room.
dude, so much stuff lined up.
Something was like touching my chest right here. Like I could feel it like trying to like fuck with my necklace.
Oh, so we asked if they could touch the REM pod, and both times I asked, it touched the REM pod.
Yeah, and I got really cold like a couple of times, and then like I felt something like touch me right here, and I was just like, because I was like, what was that? And then I don't know, sometimes it was like really confusing because there was like all of them trying to talk to me at once, and I was like trying to decipher, and so I was just kind of like yelling out what I thought I heard.
Yeah.
No, there was a lot of spot on responses. Like it was a pretty, for your first session, that was really, really solid.
Yeah.
That was by far my all-time favorite Estus session we've ever done. And we normally do not do Estus sessions for various reasons, but I thought we would try something a little bit different and use someone that owns a location and put them under. So much stuff lined up, right on the money. The millimeter hits on command was just unbelievable. I don't think I've ever received spot-on communication like that with a REM pod or a Melrem ever. I truly think that they are attached to Kacey. I think she is their favorite person in that shop because when she was under, it seemed like they were definitely in the room with her. She kept saying she was like felt cold and that they were touching her, and the responses that we received all lined up to that. Overall, this investigation was something that I didn't expect whatsoever. I didn't expect to receive that much activity, and it was all in the tattoo parlor area. We tried sessions down in the basement area and up in the lodge, and nothing really happened. It was dead, which is crazy because they were saying that there were bodies in the basement, but also at the same time, when we went down in the basement, it was really hard to breathe with all the dust, and there was bottles of like formaldehyde and all toxic stuff down there, and I actually got sick after the first night we investigated, and I was sick for a week. So I really didn't want to return down in that basement. However, if you guys really enjoyed this investigation and would like us to come back to Siren Society Tattooing and do more of the basement and maybe more of the lodge, get this video to 150 likes and we will make a return. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We've been putting in a lot of hard work into these videos, so it really would mean a lot if you would subscribe to the channel and leave a comment as well. Like, You know, if you have any questions or anything that we missed that we didn't see or hear, let us know down there. So with that being said, this concludes this episode, and I hope to see you guys on the next one.
She's been worshiping the devil. Who knows